Om Shanti. Today we will discuss the Avyakt Murli, dated 18 January 1969. This is the first Murli which was actually it's the message when Dadi Guljar she went through trance to subtle world. So divine message received through Dadi Guljar after Pitashri became Avyakt. Avyakt means after he left body, he went to subtle world. He became Farishta. So in Farishta, in a subtle world, the soul is with subtle body, Sukshma Vatan, with Sukshma body. So the first message was finish the up level of body and mind and become soul conscious. So Baba is telling us to be soul conscious. So what did Dadi saw when she went to subtle world? Today when I went to the subtle region, Shiv Baba said, the soul of Sakar Brahma has the sanskar of going around the cycle of 84 births from beginning to the end. So today also, Baba went on a tour around. Some scientist has reached the moon in a rocket, and as they came close to the moon, Earth's gravity stopped pulling. So the message is when Dadi Guljar went to subtle world, so Shiv Baba means in subtle world, in the Sukshma body of Brahma Baba, Shiv Baba used to take now help of his Sukshma body, subtle body. So from that body, Shiv Baba is telling, from Brahma Baba's subtle body, Shiv Baba is telling that the Brahma Baba's soul had sanskar of going in the cycle of 84 births. So we are taught, right, to go through our cycle, remember our cycle, what we were in beginning and what we were in the end. So we were first deities, then we become Vaishyas, and then Shudra, and now we became Brahmins. Then we'll become Farishta, we'll go to soul world, and again we'll be becoming deities. So that cycle, he had a very strong sanskar of remembering his cycle. So today when Brahma Baba also went on this tour, so he's telling when a scientist reach moon in a rocket and when they come close to the moon, Earth gravity stop pulling. There's no gravity, though there's no effect of Earth's gravity when scientists reach near the moon. When they arrived, they experienced a lot of lightness. And just as when your children come to subtle reason, all physical attraction finishes. So Shiv Baba explaining how we can feel when we go to subtle world after leaving the physical body. So as the scientists landed on the moon, they experienced a very light situation, like they're flying, very light. There's no attraction of earth. Same way, when we leave our body and go to subtle world, we don't feel any physical attraction. That attraction of physical matter, the attraction of physical relations. There's nothing dragging us. There too, there is no pull of gravity of the earth. And this is through trance and that is through science. So both experience are same, but this experience is through trance. But that experience is through science. Scientists went through science, but we can go through trance. Bab Dada was also telling you about one more difference. Now, Bab Dada is Shiv Baba in the subtle body of Brahma Baba along with Brahma Baba's soul. So they are called Bab and Dada combined. So Bab Dada. But they are telling about one more difference. What is that difference? When those scientists think about coming down, they are directed by those down on the ground. Now, when the scientists want to come back from moon, they cannot go by themselves. The scientists who are there on the ground, they have to drag them. But here it is in your hands as to when you come down and how you come down. Now, when we go to the subtle world through trance, it's in our hand. Whenever we want, we can go down, and how we have to go down also, everything is in our hand. After this, Baba showed us scene. So, what scene he showed? There was a very high mountain of light, and at the bottom of the mountain were the Shakti army and the Pandav army. So he's showing a scene. Whenever anyone used to go to Avyakt subtle region, subtle world, Sukshmatan, Bab Dada used to show some scenes. So to Guljar Dadi is showing a scene that there is a big mountain over there only. And at the bottom of the mountain were the Shakti army, Brahma Kumaris, and the Pandav armies, Brahma Kumars. Bab Dada was standing at the summit. A huge crowd had gathered together. All of us standing there were like temple idols who give visions and not like corporeal humans. So he's showing our future, uh, how we look like. So we were looking like a temple idols who give visions and not like corporeal humans. Everyone was trying to look up above, but they were unable to. Now every Shakti army and Pandava armies, they were trying to look above, but they were not able to look above. It was as if everyone was thirsting for this vision. Now it looked like everyone wanted to have this vision, but they were not able to see. Abdada, after some time, a voice came from ether. Benevolence comes only through Shakti and Pandavas. At that moment, our faces were filled with very merciful feelings. After that, some people had vision of Brahma, another had vision of Shiv Baba through we Shaktis and Pandavas. So some people were also there, and there was a voice coming from the ether, from the sky, that goodness, benevolence come through Shakti and Pandavas, from Brahmakumar and Brahmakumaris. At that moment, we were feeling very merciful. We were having very merciful feeling for the people of the world. We were feeling having apathy. And after that, some people had visions through us. People were getting visions of Brahma, and some were getting visions of Shiv Baba. That was a scene, bird sing. It was a very good scene, bird sing. Some were laughing, and some were trying to hold on to something, and others were shedding tears of love. So when they were getting this vision through us, darshan, like whenever sometime great people are there, no, in their face we'll get the glance of God, and we'll feel like, oh, they are the messenger of God or something like that. Same way they were common people, They were getting the visions of Brahma Baba and Shiv Baba through Shakti and Pandavas, through Brahma Kumar and Brahma Kumaris, and they were getting very emotional. Some were started laughing, and some were like trying to hold on to something, and some were like crying out of love. However, all the Shaktis were stable in a very powerful tapasvi form like globes of fire. So the Shaktis, they looked like very powerful and they were glowing like fire. And Baba explained this, saying that at the end, even this corporeal body of yours will completely become still. So he's telling at the end, when this drama is just going to end, that time our Brahmakumari Shakti's corporeal body, physical body will become very still, no disturbance. It won't give us any disturbance. We won't feel like we are in physical body. Now, because there are still some outstanding karmic account, your body draws your attention. Because of karmic account, there's something happening in our body, some pain, some rashes, some cold, cough, something. So because of that, it's drawing our attention. But at the end, there won't be anything in the body when the karmic account gets settled. However, at the end, it will become completely still and peaceful. So at the end, what it will happen? It will become completely still and peaceful. There will be no further upheaval either in your mind or your body. So there won't be any upheaval, no disturbance. Neither it will be in our mind nor in our body. It will be very stable. Baba calls this stage of soul consciousness. Now, this is the stage of complete soul consciousness. So, we all have to keep on practicing full day to remain in soul consciousness. When the scene finished, Baba said, now tell all the children to make effort to become soul consciousness. After the scene got finished, after movie or after telling, whenever there is a movie, we get a lesson. When we go to theater, there's some lesson given at the end, whichever is the inspirational movie. So after Baba showed this scene, he told that this is the message which I wanted to give to all the children through this scene is that now make effort to become soul conscious. As much as you pay attention to service, pay just as much attention to this main subject of becoming soul consciousness. And when you pay some attention to service, service means we are giving energy to some souls and we are giving the 70 course to the some souls. So along with the service, pay attention to become soul consciousness. So we have to make our full day plan that each day at 1 hour, 2 hour gap, at least for 1 minute, we meditate to remain in the soul consciousness stage. If we do this practice only, then only we can become at the end complete soul consciousness. Or else we lose this battle with the vices and we won't come in this category of Shaktis and Pandav, which Baba is explaining now. So, from this Avyakt Murli part, today, what we will do, we take this lesson and today, full day, we'll practice becoming soul conscious. And then we'll move to next part of the same day Murli tomorrow. So from 1 Murli of Avyakt Murli, we'll practice 1 thing, and it is very effective. Om Shanti.